It's all going to be okay.
Alba?
You look busy.
My studies are a good distraction. Especially after Cauldron Gemini. Varl, Beta, Gaia, gone. And that's just the beginning. The Zeniths want to rob us of our future, too.
We won't let that happen.
Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
That's why I'm here. Okay, that's a lot to talk about. Okay.
How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but I can see how much he meant to the others. Zoe and Erend seem to have taken to it the hardest, but I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time to sort through it.
And what about you? Will time heal your wounds?
I don't know. I try not to think about it. I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek, but even so, you're different.
Yeah.
We grew up very differently. But sometimes different is good.
Yes, of course.
I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the Overseers would actually let us study.
Sorry, slight interruption there.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you. I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back to the path of truth.
Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much to study up on. Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel, it's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night. So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Yes, I've been studying up on them. The most fascinating one thus far has been the Tenakth, an entire culture based on the holograms of an ancient museum. There's much they've misinterpreted, not unlike the Quen. But still, there's a nobility to what they've become. They're honorable and fearless.
And deadly. I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the permission from the Overseers.
Sounds restrictive and stifling.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. Zoe seemed so free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song. And she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
You should ask Zoe to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Maybe.
She's so happy.
Seems like everyone's ready to take the fight to the enemy.
Kotallo more than most. If I were this Regala, I wouldn't want to cross him on the battlefield.
Regala still has a lot of machines on her side.
That's where you come in, I suspect.
Oh yeah.
If my plan works.
Bringing a big surprise.
Anything new around here?
Kotallo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home. Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined.
Yeah.
Yet another distorted interpretation in the Legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Beta mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the Diviners haven't recovered.
Tilda, the Zenith that Beta mentioned, she was the one who rescued me.
Did she say why?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. Seems to think helping me is honoring her in some way. She was willing to share information on both Silence's plans and the other Zeniths.
But you still don't trust her.
No.
Where I come from, the more valuable the knowledge shared, the higher the price extracted. I'd be careful if I were you, Aloy.
Oh god. Okay.
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the Legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why Diviners are only allowed to access segments of the Legacy. Only Overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to Diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CEO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many Diviners to search the Legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Faro, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Faro, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the Diviners discovered that Faro spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CEO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Faro, a renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the CEO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door, and more convinced that the title of CEO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what Principal Diviners stand for.
So much information.
The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
That's a shit ton.
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CEO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right.
The
ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
Yeah.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners, peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
It sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that.
Alright.
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The
Okay.
legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No, Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway, if we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Okay. So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where exactly, but one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
All right.
I should
Let's
get going.
do it.
Be ready to go on my signal, okay?
I won't let you down.
I know. And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
Forbidden Legacy. Well, that was a lot of talking. All right.
Hey, Alva? I'm in landfall. Can you meet me here?
I'll be there as soon as I can. Aloy! I'm here. Had to sneak past a few machines on the way, but I made it.
All right. Ready to talk to that diviner?
Yes. He's right over there.
All right, let's do it.
Diviner Alva, what are you doing back in landfall? And with the living ancestor?
We're looking for the At-Bay Research Center, where Leviathan was developed. The legacy tells us it's somewhere in the city.
Alva mentioned you've been collecting data in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I stumbled across it, but there was no data there, only crumbling ruins.
Tell us anyway. We might be able to find something you missed.
Please, don't trouble yourself. I assure you, our search was very thorough.
He's nervous.
You're hiding something.
What? That is absurd. A diviner must only speak truth, as you're well aware.
Oh, you're worried you found something dangerous. Something compromising on Eileen Sasaki?
Keep your voice down.
Look, I get it, Nirik. You want to make it back to your family, so it's safer to turn a blind eye. But think of Leviathan. How it could help everyone. Isn't that why we're here? Don't let fear
Why does
deny us that.
Alva look so weird? It's like she's not looking at him, but looking at
well.
him.
The facility's just south of here along the shore. But even if you find a way to fix Leviathan, it's sure to be shrouded in that which is forbidden.
Too often the truth is forbidden.
That's enough for Aloy.
Come on, let's go.
All right. Come back to that person.
Living ancestor, thank you so much. You saved my life.
I'm here. I found the relic you lost.
Oh,
Hope you got more of a fight in you today.
oh, I'll talk to her when I get back. Oh,
Not bad with that diviner back there. We've come a long way since we first met.
And Nirik's like I used to be, terrified of a misstep. And with the Overseers, he has every right to be. But what I've seen and learned since the greenhouse, it's so much more than what we're permitted. Diviners are supposed to seek the truth, and yet so much is kept from us. I'm tired of it. That should be the facility ahead.
okay. I think I'm going where the top
We need to find a way in.
Oh, it's safe. Search the rooms for data.
Up here. Well, Nirik wasn't lying about crumbling ruins, at least. Let's look around.
Data. What was that?
Aloy, why is the ground shaking?
That's not good, whatever it is.
Whoa, that
Oh,
thing is
shit.
huge.
We'll have to take it out if we want to find that data.
Get the frick out of me.
Okay.
Give me your grinders, boy. Yeah, keep shooting at me. But come here. Oh, that didn't hit you?
That's where vulnerable!
Yes. Oh god.
Real damage!
Oh shit. Oh my goodness.
Fail you!
Ow. Okay. Okay. Come here, sneaky snake. Alright. I need you to stay still, dude.
Here's ammunition!
Shit. Ow. Ow.
There it goes. Down it goes.
One. Shall we go on?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
That was exhilarating.
We should be able to look around for that data now.
Alright. Up here. Chest. And then there was a chest here. Some parts over here. Something up here. That's just floating in midair. Okay. There's multiple spots here. Cut in here. Goodies.
Not a lot of data. Oh, I'll say here. That looks a little iffy to me.
What does? Oh, that? I was interested in what was out there. How do I get out? There's something over here. How do I get to it? Can I swim to it? Oh yeah, here we go.
Don't think I'll be able to follow you there.
It's fine.
This is cool when I get out here.
Is that a plant or that's just a plant? Okay. Alright.
Now, I'll wait here. Don't think I can manage that.
Let me go over here next. Oh wait, I can just come up and push it. Boop.
Through here.
After you.
Going for a swim.
At least the water's not freezing.
Yeah.
Look at this place. I always try to imagine what it must have been like back when the old ones were here.
It's less of a climb, I bet. Come on, let's check the upper floors.
Up. That. I'm gonna climb right on up here.
You okay?
On every expedition, the soldiers would lay down walkways and barriers first to protect us diviners. But this is actually kind of fun.
Something here.
There.
we go.
The console.
Must have been what Neric found.
Let's see if it has anything on Leviathan. Oh, the data on Leviathan isn't here. But there's some kind of log.
Let's check it
Delete
out.
the database. But Miss Sasaki, when you look at the reports, 3,000 exhibiting symptoms. Over 400 dead. The data's clear. Omurama is contaminating the water supply, promoting bacterial growth. And with Leviathan based on the same architecture...
You're a smart kid. Top of your class, right?
Uh-oh.
My father built this company thanks to world-class talent like you. And you know what else is world-class? Our legal team. So unless you want to spend the rest of your career in some dead-end, underfunded public research institute, you'll delete that database. And forward all data on Leviathan to my office.
Yes, ma'am.
That was her. The ancestor. Eileen Sasaki. Hundreds dead. And she knew their system was to blame, but she had the truth erased. Were all the ancestors like this?
Yeah.
Selfish, ruthless, immoral? And yet we hold them up as paragons of enlightenment and virtue. Given what we've learned, I don't even know if Leviathan will work.
Hold on. Let's not give up just yet. You said before that the old ones use Leviathan to control flooding. Which means it probably worked. We'll know more when we find the data on it. The recording mentioned a copy was sent to Eileen's office.
To their corporate headquarters. There.
Oh gosh, up there? And how
Let's
are
go.
we gonna get up there?
It shouldn't take us long to get to the tower.
Right.
Lead
but
on.
to get up the tower.
So what was that other system the recording mentioned? Omuramba?
The legacy tells us it was the predecessor to Leviathan, a system that manipulated floods to bring life to a barren desert.
Quinn seemed to know a lot about this ancestor.
Diviners spent years trying to figure out how to restore Leviathan. We found a lot of data on Eileen Sasaki in the process.
Entrance is blocked. Gonna have to find another way in.
The soldiers built a path on the nearby ruin. Might be able to cross over from there.
Okay.
Lead the way.
This is where I saved that girl up here. Oh, oop, oop. Yeah. Up I go.
I
Okay.
think this is as far as our soldiers got.
Okay.
We'll
There's a
have
way
to
in
climb
over here.
higher to get into the tower.
Follow your lead.
Yikes. Alright, up we go.
Up we go!
Ah. Oh shit. Well, that didn't get me anywhere. There we go. I go this way. Up.
You doing okay, Olva?
Yes! Don't worry about me!
Yep, yep. Like a monkey. Spider monkey.
How are we going to get across?
Easy.
Oh, that beam looks
Okay.
promising.
Let's go. Up we go.
This is a lot higher up than I thought.
Ugh. Golly. Struggling to climb this ladder right now. Put your feet on it and go.
Glintox.
Oh god.
Oh, we have the element of surprise.
Or we could sneak by and, you know, not fall off the tower.
Oh, we won't fall, honey. It's okay.
There.
The machines!
No more Glinthawks.
Lost one of them.
I've heard our soldiers say the Glinthawks are the worst.
Damn. Not getting that. Alright. Going up.
Up this way.
Up we go.
Aloy,
Yep.
we're really high off the ground.
Uh-huh.
Now, I'll wait
You can
here.
do it, Alva, okay?
Don't
Just
think I
don't
can
look
manage
down.
that. Right. Of course. Super easy.
There's the tower. Should be able to cross over.
Oh
That
boy.
We
doesn't
are going
sound
to have
good.
to jump.
After you.
Gotta clear some of that debris first. Okay. Should be able to make it to the other side.
Should. Yeah. Oh, barely.
Made it. Okay, Alva, your turn.
Right. Yeah. Aloy, can you watch me and make sure I do this right?
Come on, Alva, you can do it. It's okay.
Oh my god.
Please don't break.
Come on, kid.
Ah!
Oh,
I'm okay.
shit.
Wow.
Okay.
That would have been a long way to fall.
Jesus Christ. Alright, let's see.
Better make
here.
sure Alva makes it. Oh, door's locked. You sure you're okay?
Yeah. No, I'm fine. Let's keep going.
Alright. There's that, and... If it doesn't tell you what... At Bay founding date, month and year, there. At Bay founding date.
This says the code is the month and year the company was founded.
According to the legacy, it was October 2023.
Okay. October 2023.
Got it. Door should be unlocked now. Maybe the data on Leviathan isn't here.
Cost reduction strategy. We're talking about people's lives here. I did as you asked on Omuramba, but this is worse.
Relax, Eileen. I've spoken with risk management. They're confident that the chance of another incident is within acceptable parameters. We're moving ahead with Leviathan.
You know, Dad, shortcuts have a way of catching up with you. Within acceptable parameters or not.
Well, one day in the distant future when you're in charge, you can run things how you want. But until then, how about you let me worry about that?
Guess Eileen and her father didn't always get along. But it seems like covering up Omuramba wasn't her idea.
Doesn't matter. She still had a part in it.
Well, let's keep going. Her office must be higher up.
Okay. Campfire. Good. In case I, you know, die.
Dead end. There's a ladder in that shaft, but it's blocked.
I might be able to pull the rubble out from the other shaft. Let's see where this leads.
Uh,
Right.
you go on ahead. I'll look for a way up that has a
Alva.
lesser chance of
Come
falling
on.
to my death.
Okay.
Oh god. Okay.
Hey, Alva?
Yes?
There's something I don't get. You said Eileen was the one who built Leviathan, not her father, so... what happened?
I'm not sure. The legacy doesn't say. Either that knowledge is lost or forbidden. Or maybe we were wrong about that too.
Guess we'll find out.
Are
There
you
we
doing
go.
okay, Aloy?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a long way up.
Oh god. Why did it do it? Okay. Oh my god. I didn't mean to do that. I guess it worked. The wrong button. Oh wait, I gotta... Can I, oh shit. Okay. Can I reach that? Yeah, okay.
Now, how to get up higher? How about you, Alva? Any luck finding a way up?
Not yet.
Whoa! Okay.
Whew. Well, that's done with. Okay, back at the shafts.
See if I can
Try
help her
throw
find
up
a
that
way.
fire green. The elevator might fall and open up a path for Alva. Hey, Alva?
Oh
Step away
god.
from the shaft.
Okay. Whoa! Oh! I can reach the ladder now! Be right up, Aloy!
Looks like there's another floor above. Might be Eileen's office.
Wait, what?
Okay, I'll meet you up there.
Going up. Is she below me? Oh yeah, she is. Boop.
Alright, Alva's on the way.
Okay.
Let's see what's up here. Another locked door.
Made it!
Need to figure out the passcode.
These artifacts.
That.
I think these were Eileen's. It's every diviner's dream to discover even one of the ancestors' artifacts.
And maybe they'll help with the door. This looks like some kind of prototype.
For water purification. Must be the H2 flow.
What?
H2 flow. Their early inventions had strange names.
H2 flow. H2 flow.
It's art, I think.
Could it be? Yes, I think this was commissioned in honor of the company's 25th anniversary.
Okay.
That must be the Dragonfly 6. Ape used it in most of their construction projects. The Dragonfly 6 was their most successful model.
Okay. Okay, so
Oh, that must be the Larson McCory Award. The legacy says Eileen won it when she was 40 for her work on Leviathan.
okay,
Interesting.
40.
What was this thing again?
The H2 flow.
40.
All the numbers you mentioned. I wonder if they make up the passcode.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
Check what my focus sees, maybe.
What? So
What was the name of this thing?
The H2 flow.
What did you say this was for again?
The company's 25th anniversary.
42.
Looks like it used to be on the last pedestal.
What was this called again?
The Dragonfly 6.
42, 6, 25. Okay. 42, 6, 25.
That did it!
Ah! Yes. You're smart.
You can almost see the whole city from up here.
Corner office.
Wow.
Impressive view. It must have been Eileen's.
Let's see if the data on
Wow.
Leviathan is here.
There's a Stormbird on the way out there. Let's check this out.
Well, it's official. Eileen Sasaki, CEO, chair, and worst daughter in the world. Security had to escort Dad to his vert. Guess we'll be speaking through lawyers from now on.
Uh-oh.
Looking down at the world from here. It's hard to see the details. People become risk factors, statistics, far too easily. Omuramba was supposed to provide clean water, improve lives. It was easier to pretend there wasn't a problem. Easier to believe the lie was truth. But I don't want to pretend anymore. I will build Leviathan right. No more shortcuts. No more lying just to save face. It won't undo our sins. My sins. But maybe we can still do some good.
Okay. So that's good.
She overthrew her father, took over the company, so that Leviathan wouldn't end up killing people.
That's good.
It sounded like she regretted covering up Omuramba's failure.
She wasn't perfect. Not a paragon, as the Quan believe. But not a monster, either. She tried to make up for her mistakes.
And now you know the truth.
As for the data... Leviathan... yes, it's here. Downloading a copy now.
Is something wrong?
I think I'll stay here a while longer. There's a lot more data that I want to look through.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Down is always easier than up.
Yeah.
Let's speak again when we're back at base.
Okay.
She never looks
I'll
at
see
me
you there.
directly. It's kind of weird.
Well, after climbing all the way up, why not glide down?
Wait, you're going to what?
Just thinking about it.
Might as well. It looks kind of fun.